My first job out of college was ruined by a mid-level manager, Leo. He was insecure and constantly bullied young talent. His ultimate goal was to make me look incompetent so he could claim my project's success. He finally made his big move by taking the entire finished database I spent 6 months building and replacing it with a blank file, then sending an urgent email to the CEO accusing me of deleting mission-critical data. He was trying to get me instantly fired and blacklisted. The disciplinary hearing was tense. Leo was smug, convinced he'd won. He presented his evidence, the empty database file, and his panicked email. The CEO looked furious. Before the CEO could speak, I pulled out a tiny USB drive. I didn't just have a backup, I had a complete audit trail. I showed them a script I ran that logged every file modification on the shared drive. It proved that Leo's user ID was the only one that accessed and replaced the file, precisely 12 minutes before he sent the panic email. The room went silent. Leo tried to bluster his way out, but the evidence was irrefutable. Leo was fired on the spot, escorted out by security. I finished the project, got promoted, and eventually left that company behind, completely forgetting about the man who tried to sabotage my entire career. 7 years later, I'm the senior director of global operations for a major tech firm, flying into a massive annual conference. My company sends a luxury black sedan to meet me directly on the tarmac of the private aviation terminal. I walk up to the car and the driver hops out, perfectly groomed in his crisp uniform, ready to load my baggage. We lock eyes over the trunk. It was Leo. The blood drained from his face as he realized he was about to spend the next 4 days catering to the person he tried to ruin. He never once mentioned the past. He was the picture of professionalism, but the tension was thick enough to cut with a knife. When I got out at the hotel, I peeled off a $500 cash tip for his excellent service. The ultimate power move wasn't firing him. It was making him work for me, silently and perfectly, knowing that I was the success he tried to prevent. That $500 was the cost of his conscience for the week.